Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Elise here, Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner. So full transparency, today is Tuesday. I did not have my planner set for Monday. I was waiting on product. So you would have seen me share on like Instagram and on YouTube community that on Friday there was a Live Love Posh release and Saturday there was an Amber Planter Day release. I was hopeful that the products would have arrived by now to share with you and do a plan with me for this week. But as of Tuesday morning, they haven't arrived yet. I know that there were plenty of shipping delays. So because I want to use my planner, I'm just going to plan with them and then I'll share those as they come. So I thought that Luxe Living by Live Love Posh would be really fun for this week because it's so like home inspired. Everything is about, different like different homes, and I just thought that this might be the perfect one for the week in which I buy a house. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm kind of drawn to these, but I think there's only 2 of these. I feel like the other sticker sets have 4 and that one has 2, and a lot of the other sticker sets I have already used. So the reason that I'm looking for maybe more is because for this part of the weekend, there'll be less that I need to kind of include because I'm just going to be busy with the move. I think we're going to go for this one. I think this is really fun. So we have this. Oh, that sticker is not going to work there. Okay. We're just going to start because I could just go through this forever, and that's not necessarily how any of us want to spend our time. I did just look this up, and this sticker book is still available from Live Love Posh. So, of course, code Elise10 will give you a discount. I also want to note, if you are feeling like my video is a little echoey, I didn't realize that as I started to pack things in my office, there would be less, I don't know like how noise works. It sounds so ridiculous, but there's less things in my office. My bookshelf is nearly empty and I'm noticing an echo as I'm talking. So, and it's funny because I was talking to Heather the day that I got a lot of things out of my office. And she was like, oh yeah, that happened to me too. I said, could you have warned me? But it's okay. It's fine. I hope that you're okay with it too. I do try to do my best because I think my videos always had a little bit of an echo since I moved into this apartment. And I do try to do my best to adjust that in editing, but it doesn't always work. Okay, now for Monday, we are going to be back planning a little bit because obviously Monday already happened. But so what I write on Monday will have already been checked off. But yesterday I was using my teacher layout as my main, I don't know if I want that there, as my main planner. So it's kind of just one of these modes where the next 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, we're at 9 days now until I move because I buy the house Friday. I don't move till the following Thursday. So everything is just sort of all over the place. And it's also the case just being a transparent creator. I'm trying to decide. I feel like I want something else here, but that's okay. All right, let me back up. Being a transparent creator where things feel a little all over the place. Also because I am waiting on product, and I'm not blaming the brands or anything like that. These things just happen. It's just the timing for me is making it a little bit challenging because this is still a source of income for me. I still want to be sure that I'm filming, I'm getting content out there. But it's, there's a lot of things happening. I also have this washi, which is really pretty, and I think we're going to use it. So this is from Live Love Posh. I did use it recently in my like pink, orange, yellow spread. I'm pretty sure this is still sitting on my desk from that spread, and I just noticed it and thought, well, you know what? That matches this. So we're gonna bring it in. And I have my Live Love Posh washi cutter too. So this is gonna go kind of right there, and then we'll make sure to bring that in. Now, what I do have that's new, boom, is the brand new Mojo Jojo Ultimate Big Bundle, Big Rainbow Bundle of boxes and more. Now, I will have a flip through of these up. This releases on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Mountain time. So I did just film a flip through of it. It will go up Friday, but for now we are going to dive in and use some of these stickers. So when I'm looking at the blue, I'm really looking at this blue right here. And once I bring in some more of it, it will look less out of place. So because this is a big, these are going to be perfect right here. So let's take this one, put it here, and then I'm gonna grab a pink one. And hopefully there's a pink. Yeah, we can even go for the lighter one, maybe. Maybe this one will work. Kind of like this bubblegum pink. So one thing that I did notice when I was doing the flip through is that these boxes are not, these squares don't fit perfectly, meaning like wall to wall within the vertical layout. And then I think we'll take, I typically will grab my checklist stencil, but the sticker book has checklists that are sized for the big, which is so cool because that rarely happens. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these. And again, the things that I write down in this one will have already been completed because today's Tuesday. All right, let's jump back and grab one of these checklist stickers. And we'll put this one, I'm going to shift it over a little bit. So yesterday's boxes, whoops, that's like crooked, will have been, one of them, I had a chiropractor appointment at 1:30. And the other one, my nephew had a baseball game at 6. And I have to say, I'm very proud of myself for not going. That might sound confusing, but over the weekend, I went to 7 or 8 games for my niece and nephew, and I love my niece and nephew. If you are new to my channel, they are my favorite 2 people in the world. They are my everything. However, it was a lot of games, and I think part of the reason I went to so many games was because my brother and sister-in-law were away, and I just wanted to make sure the kids knew that, you know, we were all still there supporting them. Because kids look for you, right? They look for you. I could see the kids looking for us in the fan stands. And so I felt like even if last night I didn't pack, I just rested in preparation for the busyness that's to come, that is productive. And I just had to do that because my brother lives about a half hour away. So when I go to these games, especially baseball, which, you know, is longer, I'm adding on an hour of driving each way. And no one expects me to go. I'm not going to come out like, I feel like I'm like, oh, I went to all these games. No one expects it. The kids might, but because I've taught them that I go. But it's something I enjoy too. Sometimes it's the only time I go outside. Whoops. And of course, in all these years, you know, he's played with the same kids. My niece is starting to get into that groove of playing with the same kids. And we've gotten to know the families. So a lot of it is like socializing time too. I was actually at a soccer game on a Sunday night when I saw the listing for the house that I'm buying this week. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. And I showed it to one of the soccer moms. And I was like, look at this. What do you think? And she was like, oh, I like that. And then the next time I saw her, I said, guess what? I'm going to buy that house. So we're kind of there on the weekends for sort of like the next part of the story. Just like you're all here for the next part of my story each week and you've been following along, we're all kind of following along in each other's lives from the sidelines of these games. So it's like a long explanation, but I don't know. Okay, tonight I actually have two Zooms tonight back to back. I have a one-on-one Zoom, and then I have a group Patreon Zoom. So we're going to do this same. I like these boxes best, I think, for this double box situation. This worked because I could just write chiropractor right here, but I like these. I like this size, and I like this blue and pink. So I also have to be mindful of my time today. We're fine. It is 8:33, just to give you an update on the time. I didn't actually expect to film this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm just feeling stressed waiting for product, and I really want my planner to be filled out, so we're just going to film a video knowing that, you know, it's not brand new release stuff, and that's okay. And now we're going to use my We Are Memory Keepers to punch this. Oops. Sometimes, I feel like I mentioned this recently, I don't want to say that the busier life gets, the less I use my planner, but I also feel like sometimes it's just do the thing. It's just pack, you know, clean off this area, do this. And not all of it is necessarily, trying to figure out what I want to put here. You know what? I'm actually going to do an extra box over here. So we're going to bring in this one, but I'm just going to layer it so that it doesn't just look like a random box. So some of it is like, I could probably not put any stickers down and just fill this planner completely with functionality, but it's also just like, do the thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the planner. What's most important for me in my planner are my top priorities and also the things that I can't forget. So like tomorrow, my nephew has a soccer game at 8 o'clock at night. If it weren't his last game of the season, I wouldn't be going because I won't get home until like 10, but it's the last game of the season and I don't want to miss it. Oh, I forgot about the washi. Like, does it even matter with the washi? Does it do anything? I guess it can't hurt, right? Some of these extra spaces I was trying to figure out. So I have that tomorrow. It's just going to be a busy week. There's a lot coming up content-wise. There's a lot coming up in my life. So let's talk about what the rest of my week looks like. Thursday, I will need to go. I feel like I talked about a lot of this in my teacher planner video, but Thursday, I'm going to need to go to the bank to get the certified check or cashier's check or whatever it's called. They'll know what it's called for the house. And that's Thursday. Yeah. And then Friday, I'm buying a house. In the morning, I have my final walkthrough. So let's go. We're going to kind of skip Thursday for a second, and then I'll fill in what makes sense after that. But we're going to go back to these bigger boxes. So Friday morning, I'm going to work for a couple hours. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to work early. And then I'm going to leave at 9:45 to go to the house. It's it's like 13 minutes from where I live now. 10 o'clock, we're doing the final walkthrough of the house. I don't want these two boxes here Friday. I was thinking I would do final walkthrough and then closing, but I feel like I want something bigger for closing. Something more. This is gonna rip. I'm looking around for my undo, which I feel like I wouldn't have packed because, whoops, it's okay. We'll do something else here. So then then I buy the house. Then after that, I think maybe we'll do the square one. No, bigger? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna do square. I can't really lift this up, so this is just gonna have to be here in between them. Then I'm gonna come back home and I'm going to work for the rest of the day. And then I'm gonna go back to the house and bring some things over myself and also start to take photos and videos, because I've mentioned, I think in my June goals video, that I want to take photo and video of all of the spaces in the house so that I can see what they looked like versus what I will eventually do to them, and just kind of have those on record for myself for the future. Then we are going to bring in a checklist down here. Then Saturday, I will be at the house all day with my mom and a couple of friends painting, because I want to paint the bedroom, both bedrooms, which the second bedroom is really just the office for me, before I move in, because I have so much stuff, especially in my office, that it'll be much easier to do that before I move in versus after all my stuff is there. Just need to grab my knife. So that is Saturday. And then depending on how much I get done Saturday, we'll also set the plan for Sunday. I know my family is getting together early afternoon for a Father's Day barbecue. If I haven't gotten a lot done, or if I feel like I really need to get a lot done, then I won't be going to that barbecue, because my priority has to be getting ready for the house. So I think I want to change my mind here, which means that I do need to find my undo, because I want to switch these around and I feel like it's going to be hard to do. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, we're going to find the undo, hopefully not run out of time, and come back. I found it. So I want to switch these around because I'd really like a box over here on Saturday, and I just don't necessarily want all the boxes next to each other. I probably overuse this a little bit, but I do have a brand new bottle that is ready to go at the new house. I knew that this one was running out, so I picked up a new bottle. This is not my favorite product. The smell is so strong, but it's effective, so can't say it's not effective. And then we'll just give it a second to dry. While that is drying and these are getting their adhesive back, well, this one kind of has it. I was going to start on Thursday, but when I cut this, you know what? It's okay, because we have that sticker overlapping a little bit too. So if you rip up something, as long as it's not a huge tear, you can really just kind of make it worse. Or you can just sort of rub it and it's not that bad. All right, let's get back to this. This time, well, I know we have that blue on blue there. It's okay. I'm not going to be that picky with this. And I know this is going to go. If I lift this up, put it a little higher. Can we fit these? We can fit them both. But this one I really wanted to center because it's not there. Okay. All right. Pink checklist. Let's get back to business. I feel like I lost track of what I was doing. I also am going to take a breather because I don't want to rush this, but I'm also confident. It is 8:42 if you are curious on our time check. I'm also confident that we can get through this before my workday begins. So I can put this checklist here. We can do something else decorative up here. What if I take this table? Did I use the table yet? It's over here, but that's okay. You know what? We'll put this here and kind of make this like a whole scene. I'll take these flowers. I know that technically these are upside down, but it's fine. And then I feel like we need a couple little other things. We already have these flip-flops. We don't have the lipstick. So let's take the lipstick That can go there. That lipstick is not to scale. Stickers are not to scale. It's just one of those things. I'm going to cover this up and then maybe fill something else in there. Okay, Thursday box. I need some kind of box, but I'm also still looking for something in this space right here. We do already have that. You know what I could do? I could move this. I'm just ripping everything today. My boss like, Elise, why are you late for work today? Because I just kept lifting up stickers and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. I don't think I'll be late. I work from home, if you didn't know, so all I have to do is open my computer and then I am ready to go. Okay, so I brought that washi in. Box for Thursday. Let's do the same exact situation I did here with a square on the bottom. And I know that all these boxes will end up getting used, even if it's just what I'm watching, how I'm feeling, no matter what, I will use them. It's a lot of boxes, I know, but I'm liking how this is coming out. I think it's really fun. And then, oops, that's too big. That's not the one I wanted. This smaller one is the one I wanted. I also want to bring a pen to closing. Not that I don't believe they'll have a pen, but I want my own pen because I'm a planner and I like having my own favorite pens. Okay, Sunday or Saturday, this is just really going to be painting day. So we can put this box right over here. We'll do a blue checklist sticker on Sunday. And then Saturday, we'll get two boxes. One will be for, I'll just write Father's Day. And one will be for anything else, whether it's, you know, what I'm doing at the house that day. Now, I am also, my company is closed on Monday for Juneteenth, but because I'm taking off a few hours in the morning on Friday, I am going to work for a few hours in the morning on Monday to make up for the time so that I'm not really using time off for this. I'm just kind of shifting it. So I will still have a little bit of time on Monday, which is good. Do I want to do the sidebar? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of function happening here and I don't necessarily need to do the sidebar. Part of me wants to just to fill in the space, but I'm not sure that it's going to necessarily be useful in this spread because I have a lot of other places that I'm making lists. I may end up deciding to after the fact, but I think that is a wrap. So Luxe Living is available, linked in the description. Oh, matches my nails. Code Elise10. Big rainbow boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans will be available on Friday, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Eastern. I will have a flip through up on Thursday evening. Thank you for hanging out with me, humoring me today. And what time is it? 8:47. We are good to go. I hope everyone has a great day.